On this week's show, we visit Lake Shelan in north central Washington State. Then, we head to Oregon and check out a great vintage trailer rally. And later, we join Evanne and a friend as she whips up a tasty open garden sandwich. These stories and more on this week's Rollin On TV. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968.
The Lake Shelan region is a highly recommended destination for RVers traveling in north central Washington State. The lake is more than 50 miles long and is a virtual water sports nirvana for boating RVers. Whether your style runs toward a casual trolling jaunt down lake in a small inflatable fishing boat or a high-speed adrenaline rush blast in a ski boat, Lake Shelan can handle them all. Copper, gold, and silver were among the precious metals mined in the area during the 1880s, but recreation is the mainstay of the local tourist-based economy today. Bicycling, hiking, and winter sports are also popular in this area. A stroll through downtown Lake Shelan takes you past restored vintage buildings and some interesting shops and restaurants. No matter where you look, touches of local history can be found among the more contemporary facilities. The city has also installed regionally appropriate artwork throughout the downtown. Someone discovered the Lake Shelan climate is just right for growing grapes, and now many hillsides are covered in acres of vineyards. There are 16 wineries located along the highways flanking the lake, and they make for some tasty side trips in the area. You have several camping choices in the Lake Shelan area. The Lakeshore RV Park and Campground is close to downtown and offers 165 full hookup sites. Wide, well-planned access roads make for easy maneuvering, and roomy campsites can handle about any size RV. A playground for the kids, lake access, and a marina are part of the site's facilities. The more rustic and slower-paced Kameh Resort Campground is about 3 miles from Lake Shelan at the northwest tip of Wapato Lake. 55 water and electric sites are neatly arranged in a cottonwood grove. Ample dock space ensures RVers with fishing or general recreation boating in mind can be well accommodated, and boat rentals are available. The campground store includes the usual array of food, camping, and fishing supplies. RVers wishing a more rustic camping experience can check out 25 Mile Creek State Park with its 21 RV spaces, 13 full hookup and 8 with water and electric. The maximum site length is 30 feet. Showers, restrooms, a marina, and a general store are there for your convenience. Depending on the size of your RV, you can explore the surrounding back roads and be as adventurous as you want to. Or maybe not. For a bit more excitement in your Lake Shelan nightlife, there's the Mill Bay Casino and adjacent Deepwater Amphitheater. Outside, there's adequate RV parking, and inside, just what you'd expect at a casino and entertainment facility. Camping, boating, wineries, and casino action are just some of the draws in the Lake Shelan, Washington area. It's worth a trip. For more information, visit our website at rollinontv.com.
Simply put, Thetford's Aquacam has outsold all its competitors combined because it's the strongest holding tank deodorant available. It provides the strongest odor control around the clock in all temperatures and conditions. It quickly liquefies waste and tissue and is 100% biodegradable. AquaChem, the industry standard for 50 years. For more information, visit Thetford.com. AquaChem, another great product from Thetford.
Never run out of propane again. With Level Check, there's no more guesswork. Just run the gauge over the tank, and when the light turns from red to green, you'll know exactly how much propane you have left. It's that simple. Level Check, another great product from Truma. For more information, visit levelcheck.com.
Vintage trailers and RVs are growing in popularity these days. We're here at Fort Stevens State Park in beautiful Northwest Oregon at a rally put on by the Rollin Oldies Vintage Trailer Club. Well, it's hard to say exactly what the appeal is of these older RVs, but as my friend Chris Heemer, the technical director for Trailer Life magazine, phrased it so eloquently, there's something serious missing from a lot of today's newer models, and that is charm. And when it comes to charm, these old guys have got it in buckets. Let's take a look around and we'll show you what we mean.
Okay, Rollin Oldies Vintage Trailers is actually not a club, it's a group. And we have approximately 5,000 members on Facebook. We do have 500 members. This is a rally, one of our rallies of 6 at Fort Stevens. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a family oriented. It's not just for retired people like us. We have a lot of kids in the group, a lot of families, and we usually try and pick state parks because they're a little bit more friendly. We do have a rally at Riverbend, which we buy out, and Riverbend is near Sweet Home, Oregon, near Foster Dam. And we have approximately 70 sites that we put vintage trailers into. To be a participant in our group, the trailer has to be 1980 or older. It can be a retro, which means that if it's made to the basic design of past trailers, or it can be a homemade trailer. In other words, if somebody took a frame and built it up with the same design, we do allow those in. We do take teardrops in, we do take motorhomes in. In fact, we're gaining a few motorhomes into our group. And we have several people that have done restorations from the frame up on it.
Okay, this is Flight Camp's very first trailer that they've ever restored. It's a 1963 Silver Streak Sabre, 17 foot. And Flight Camp found it in a field sunk to its axle, and they had pulled it out of the field and restored it. We bought it. We've had it like 4.5 years, and we love it. And this event, we're embracing the flamingo, and we're camping with Rollin Oldies. The trailer on the inside is all original equipment, except there's a new fridge which has had the old panel from the original refrigerator that just slipped right in there. It's got the original turquoise stove refrigerator, and it's got all original upholstery, and we really like that. It's in perfect condition, and we just love it to death.
This is a 1954 Aloha travel trailer. She's partially restored. She has original interior. She's 13 feet long. 1954 is the original date of production, so she is as old as they come. And she's built in Aloha, Oregon. They're made super sturdy to withstand the Pacific Northwest weather. We love to bring our family out and camp, and we've always loved vintage trailers and vintage anything, clothes, music, everything, furniture. So it kind of mixes all that together for our family, and it's just a great family thing for us to do.
This is a 66 Kinskill trailer. It was manufactured in Sun Valley, California. sold in Portland, and briefly took a tour to Idaho and back, and it's Oregon licensed. It's just a great trailer, a little heavy as the earlier trailers were, but we bought it without any special work that needed to be done. It's all original on the inside. Turquoise is the color, so it's got turquoise appliances and all. All I've done is paint it the original color, which was faded, add a little bit of diamond sheeting to the front to protect for rock chips, and I painted the wheels and put the plastic chrome on them just to sort of highlight it. It's a great trailer, we just love it, it's our regular camper.
We'll be back for a look at more classic RVs right after these commercial messages, so stay tuned to Rollin On TV.
Is it now the perfect time to turn your old pop-up tent trailer from looking like this to looking like this? Treat yourself and your family to a bug-free camping season with a new tent canvas from Canvas Replacements. To learn more or to order a new canvas, visit canvasreplacements.com or call 800-232-2079. Be sure and visit the new RollingOnTV.com, where you'll find weekly shows along with a selection of videos, stories, information, and the latest RV news. Our lifestyle pages are full of great stories about places to go, things to do, and what's new, written by our viewers and RV writers from around the country. And if you're into great food and drinks, then visit our food and beverage pages, where we'll get your taste buds up and ready for an Epicurean adventure. All this and more on the new RollingOnTV.com.
Welcome back to Rollin On TV. Let's continue our look at some classic RVs on display at the recent Rollin Oldies Rally at Fort Stevens State Park, Oregon.
Okay, the trailer is a 1947 Westwood Coronado built by Westcraft. Flight Camp in Bend, Oregon are the people that did the restoration. Basically from the ground up, they stripped everything out of the inside. All the cabinetry is original, refinished. The only thing that was actually repaired was the tabletop. It did have like a hole in it, not all the way through, just the top layer was ripped out. So they replaced that and fixed it. The stove is a replacement. They had the original 47 in it. We didn't care for it. It looked like a microwave more than a stove. And the refrigerator is original, still works today. They were both painted pink. There was some pink coloring on the top of the trailer. It was basically a green, kind of a washed out green. Had a hole in the very front of it where the Forest Service had put in a wood stove, is our assumption. We don't know that for a fact, but that's what we all assume because it did come from the Forest Service. They had it last, and it was found over by La Pine. We go to 4 or 5 rallies every year, and have since we got the trailer, and I guess when we get it 3 years ago. And we've got 2 more to go to this year, one in Lebanon and one at Shampooey State Park.
So what we have here is a 1966 Lifetime Town & Country Class A motorhome. It's 17 feet long. It's pretty much original, other than a previous owner added carpet, which will come back out. We're here at the Rolling Oldies Vintage Trailer Club, Vintage Trailer Rally. This is the only motorized RV here. I found this vehicle on Craigslist in the Boise Craigslist ad. It took about a day to talk my wife into letting me get it. Flew out to Boise, drove it back through Bend, and we live in Sheridan, so we drove it all the way to Sheridan. And it's just been a great little vehicle. Gets lots of attention. Everyone's, when you drive it in town, everyone looks at it, they smile. Yeah, inside is all original materials, again, except for the carpet. Gauges and everything is original. Kitchen, bathroom in there. Did have the seat reupholstered and added the curtains, which aren't original, just to make it flow with the theme, which we're going with the red and white. We did name it. We had a big contest on on the Facebook page, the Rolling Oldies Facebook page, to name it, and we decided on Rosie because we figured it looked, with the front end, it looked like Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. So, but yeah, it's been a real treat.
For more information about the Rollin Oldies Vintage RV Group, log on to our website at rollinontv.com.
After the break, we join Evanne and an old friend as they prepare lunch in her RV kitchen. At Jayco, we're a lot more than just an RV manufacturer. We're all about family, and we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. To see our complete product line and find your nearest Jayco dealer, visit us online at jayco.com or just log on to rollinontv.com. At Norcol, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcol refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcol RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcol.com.
In just a few minutes, my girlfriend Janis will be here, and she's going to show us how to make her delicious open-faced garden sandwiches. I'm getting ready for her arrival by chopping all these beautiful vegetables into small pieces. I'm going to put them in my toaster oven, and I'm going to roast them at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes until they're soft and caramelized. This is going to be a delicious dish, and I can't wait for you to meet Janis. Many, many moons ago, I got a phone call. It was from the editor of the Escapees magazine, Janis Lasko, and she asked if I could come over, talk a little bit about doing some work together, and of course, I said yes, absolutely. She was just down the road in Tucson, Arizona from the park that I was staying, and I hustled over there. She greeted me so graciously, and she served me a fabulous chicken salad.
Oh, wow.
It was so good, so good, and it has been a number of years. We've remained fast friends, and Janis is going to join us today, and she's going to show us how to make one of her fabulous dishes. She always makes great food. So hi, Janis.
Hi, Evanne. Nice to see you again. I can't believe we're in the same park again where we first met.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
And when I called you, I thought maybe you were in New York or some other place, and I couldn't believe when you said you were in Tucson. So am I. Come on over.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that was so great. That
Yeah.
was so great. And so you have been a full-time RVer for many years, sort of
Yes.
like we look up to you, sort of our icon. How long?
21 years full-time, 7 years part-time, and now we have a house in Salem, Oregon for the summers and a house in Tucson, Arizona for the winters. Actually, when we started RVing, we said, well, we'll see everything in 2 years. I guess we're a little slow. And then we did Mexico and Baja and Canada and Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Favorite place?
Oh, that is such a hard question to answer because it happens to be where we are at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You bloom where you're planted.
Right. We love it all.
So let's check the veg. Let's get this
Yeah.
going, and we'll rock and roll.
Okay.
All right. Just beautiful. Everything is roasted so nicely. And you said even if there's a little crunch to it,
That's
you're
good
still
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, Janis, people say that in an RV kitchen there's not a lot of room, but I have always found in my RV kitchen plenty of room to do what I need to do.
And you know, when we stopped RVing and we bought the house and I had all this L-shaped counter space,
Right.
I stayed right there and did everything. I felt like I knew what was going on in one
Yeah.
little spot.
Now, while you're doing that, do I need to chop up some basil?
Oh, that would be great.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Then let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this up here until we're ready for it, if that sounds good. And I love to grow a garden. You know, why not? It's super easy. It's pretty, and you always have fresh herbs right at the ready. beautiful. Ooh, this is
There you
wonderful.
go.
Delicious Dijon mustard. Okay, so what's next?
Okay, now you put the vegetables on the muffins,
Okay.
and
so,
then
move our basil aside just a little bit, and I'll bring our veg back here. Perfect. Oh yeah.
just kind of shove as much of this to the side as you can,
Okay.
but keeping them separate so you have room for the muffins.
Yes, I am the muffin man.
Muffin. And
Yum.
now a little bit of each on each one of these muffins.
Okay. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit of onion,
Yeah.
like a so. That's probably a lot of onion. A little onion. Here, let me.
Yeah, less.
A little, like so.
Because you've got to save, you've got
Got
2,
it.
4, 5 more.
So these are just whole wheat English muffins, and I've opened them up, and we've toasted them to a nice golden brown. We did that earlier, and we've topped them with a little bit of fabulous mustard. So far, so good?
So far, perfect.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Just remember to save enough for the other muffins.
Yum.
Oh, excellent.
So by this time, everything's getting a little bit mushed together. That's
right.
okay, right?
Right.
All right.
Yeah, there's no need to pre-mix all the vegetables.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe that would be easier.
So should I try to top everything?
Right.
With
just
whatever's left? Just
use
top it
up.
all.
Right. Use it
Okay.
up.
All right. What? Anywhere else? Got another one
How-
spoonful
right
left
in
here.
there. A little bit and a little bit on the
More on this
that
one.
end. Yeah.
I can't believe this is all 4 of the English muffins on here. Perfect. So this is just an Italian dressing that I
Right.
whipped up this morning. Always a nice thing. Okay. Good enough?
Good enough.
And cheese.
And the cheese.
Now this is just a cheddar jack blend. You said
Okay.
you like to blend.
I like to blend. Right.
Okay.
And then if there's any left over, can top the tomatoes.
Oh, there will be some left over. I'm pretty certain of that.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay. So into the broiler.
Right.
I've got my my oven rack high up, so it'll broil nice and close. All right. Well, these are
Oh,
gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgioso. But they're not done yet. They still have one more delicious step. And this did exactly what you wanted. It got nice, a little brown, a
Oh,
little
yes.
crusty on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
Even the ends taste good.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yumma, yumma. Okay, like
Now,
so. Good.
yeah, now a little more cheese.
A little more cheese. Just a little?
Yeah. Since you've cut it up, I'd use it up.
All right.
This is really open-faced garden sandwich.
Open, open, open.
Now, back in the oven for maybe a minute,
Okay.
or
Great.
keep an eye on it.
Got the broiler still on. The tomatoes will get nice and soft. The cheese will melt right up. Oh, yeah. I think it's probably pretty close. You are the expert, though.
Oh, yeah, yes. This is my favorite part, the anticipation. And then my next favorite part is the eating.
Lastly, we're going to put just a little bit of basil.
Wow.
This looks absolutely delightful. Fresh veg, whole wheat muffins, tomatoes, fresh basil.
Salad dressing that you made, the fresh Italian salad dressing. Oh,
Absolutely
we are
great.
so ready to eat.
Wow, I know that Ray and Gabby are chomping at the bit, ready to eat. And so let's get serving this. We're going to serve this with a little glass of wine.
All right.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Sounds nice. Try this at home in your RV kitchen. It's easy and it's delicious. I'm sure you are going to love it because I know that we're going to love it. See you next time. Cheers.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed the program, and for more information on anything you've seen on this week's show, along with additional videos and stories, visit our new website at rollinontv.com. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com. Looking to buy an RV? For one of the largest selections of new and used RVs online, visit our partners at rvt.com.